Hey, what's up guys? I'm back doing movie reviews, and don't worry, I'm going to be more consistent this time. This upcoming week is going to be rapid fire reviews. You're probably going to have a review every day for the next week or so. I don't want to go too crazy or promise too much, but we're coming back with a vengeance. And today guys, we're going to be talking about the new film, Kimi. A tech worker with agoraphobia discovers a recorded evidence of a violent crime, but is met with resistance when she tries to report it. Seeking justice, she must do the thing that she fears the most. She must leave her apartment. Now, I don't want to start off with the negative because I really enjoyed this film, but I think that the marketing and the trailers that this movie released didn't do a really good job of telling a story or telling what this movie is really about. But I think that also is a good thing for this film because going into it, I had a certain idea of what this film was, didn't really know really what was going to happen. And I think that's what the filmmakers and everybody involved wanted you to feel. But again, I just can't help the feeling that like if they advertise this a little bit differently, I think the reception that from some people would have been a little bit more positive than what we have. But like I said, I really enjoyed this film. I think it's because I have a personal connection with this film because the lead character, Zoë Kravitz character in this film, is a content moderator pretty much, and I am a content moderator. You know, this isn't my day job. I don't get paid for doing this stuff. So I connected with her on that level in certain situations that she was involved with. I know a lot of people's reviews for this film are pointing at the fact that this wouldn't happen in the world. If she brought this to attention of her boss, her boss would act a certain way. And to a degree, I agree, but I work in this field, and yeah, it's kind of similar to this. I mean, this is a very acclaimed director that directed this film, Steven Soderberght. So, you know, there's a lot of hype going behind this guy. I don't really know too much about him. I know of his name. I don't really know all of his movies. Contagion is probably the other movie that I know of his and I enjoyed. But he's a very highly regarded director, and I could see why in this film, particularly in the first act. I just love how it sets up these characters with little dialogue. I love when movies do that, when they can show so much of a character without having so much dialogue, you know, not explaining so much about a character's life and past with just talking. In this film, it's just little moments of people looking outside of the window or just nods with the head. Like, it just tells so much just with physical acting. And I think this is going to be the year of Zoë Kravitz. I mean, this film and Batman coming up as she's playing Catwoman in that film, this is going to be a year of her, because in this film, I think it's probably one of her outstanding performances that I've seen in a long time. I think the last time I saw her in a movie was like the Hunger Games. No, that was her dad. I think it was like X-Men, an X-Men movie. It wasn't really that good. She was just there just to be like a pretty face and stuff. So that probably isn't a good representation of her. But in this film, and then Batman is looking really good. It's just the year of Zoë Kravitz. But the biggest like controversy or like negative point of this film that I've seen other people talk about is the ending doesn't really mesh well with the entire film up to that point. And I would agree, and I do agree with them saying that it's kind of a turnoff in a sense. It just kind of flips the whole movie on its head. But I kind of liked it a little bit. But the biggest gripe that I have with this film is just some of the antagonists, pretty much actually most of the antagonists, kind of suck in this film. They do some stupid stuff. They say some stupid lines. They're like trying to kidnap people in like broad daylight. They're like talking in front of other people that they can hear that they're going to kill this person. It's just really weird and awkward decisions that these characters and the writers that wrote for these characters made. They're supposed to be like professional bad guys, right? Professional men in their space, and they're just doing stuff really sloppily. Overall, guys, I thought that Kimi was a blast. It's actually probably my favorite movie of the year. I know I haven't seen a lot of movies. It's probably because of that personal connection I do have with the main character's occupation. But I thought the first acts were really tightly directed and really fun. But guys, let me know what you think in the comments down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Do you like Zoë Kravitz? Do you think this is going to be her year, even though it's like the only 2 movies that she's going to have out this year? But I think they're going to be very impactful movies. Kimi, and then of course the Batman, which everybody's hyping up like crazy. Let me know in the comments down below. Also guys, don't forget to check out my Twitter so you can stay up to date with my channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And remember guys, keep watching movies.